This is the Sabbath School lesson for the third quarter 2020.
Lesson 2 for July 4 to 10, ready for teaching on July 11. Winsome witnesses the power of personal testimony, read by Dr. Percy Harrold. Sunday, July 5. Unlikely witnesses. Question, read Mark chapter 5, verses 15 to 20. Why do you think Jesus sent the man into Decapolis to witness to his family and friends, rather than nurturing him in his newfound faith by keeping him with himself? Let's read Mark 5, beginning at verse 15. Then they came to Jesus and saw the one who had been demon-possessed and had the legion sitting and clothed and in his right mind. And they were afraid. And those who saw it told them how it happened to him who had been demon-possessed, and about the swine. Then they began to plead with him to depart from their region. And when he got into the boat, he who had been demon-possessed begged him that he might be with him. However, Jesus did not permit him, but said to him, Go home to your friends, and tell them what great things the Lord has done for you, and how he has had compassion on you. And he departed and began to proclaim it in Decapolis all that Jesus had done for him. And all marvelled. The word Decapolis comes from two words, deca, meaning 10, and polis, meaning city. The region of Decapolis was an area of 10 cities along the shores of the Sea of Galilee in the 1st century. These cities were bound together by a common language and culture. The demoniac was known by many people in that region. He had struck fear into their hearts through his unpredictable, violent behaviour. Jesus saw in him one who longed for something better, and so he miraculously delivered the man from the demons that tormented him. When the townspeople heard that Jesus had permitted the demons to possess the herd of swine, and that the swine had run over a cliff into the sea, they came out to see what was taking place. Mark's Gospel records in Mark 5:15, Then they came to Jesus and saw the one who had been demon-possessed and had the legion sitting and clothed in his right mind, and they were afraid. The man was whole again, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The essence of the gospel is to restore people broken by sin to the wholeness for which Christ has created them. What better person to reach these 10 cities of Decapolis than a transformed demoniac who could share his testimony with the entire region? Ellen G. White states it well in Desire of Ages, page 340. As witnesses for Christ, we are to tell what we know, what we ourselves have seen and heard and felt. If we have been following Jesus step by step, we shall have something right to the point to tell concerning the way in which he has led us. We can tell how we have tested his promise and found the promise true. We can bear witness to what we have known of the grace of Christ. This is the witness for which our Lord calls, and for want of which the world is perishing. End of quote. God often uses unlikely witnesses who are changed by his grace to make a difference in our world. And so to finish today, what's your own story? That is, your own conversion story. What do you tell others about how you came to faith? What can you offer someone unconverted who could benefit from the experience you can share?
Hi there. Thanks for watching this video on the Advent-band Ministries YouTube channel. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to be alerted whenever we upload new videos. So, until we meet him in the clouds, may God continue to bless you.
This lesson was read by Dr. Percy Harrold for Christian Services for the Blind and Hearing Impaired, Christian Record Services for the Blind, the Sabbath School Department, and Hope Channel. You can also listen on the official Sabbath School 4 app and the Apple iTunes app, Sabbath School with Percy Harrold. Remember, God is always faithful.